Oh, hey guys, how's it going? My name is Chris Brock, and I've worked here for 2 years and 3 months.
My name is Tim Guyman. I've worked here for almost 2 years now.
My name is Jenna Brock, and I've worked here for about 2 years.
My name is Brandon Collins. I have worked here since we opened.
Yes, Esther Steen, Not Jade Athletics for 3 years now in January.
Okay, my name is John David. Everybody calls me JD.
Yes, my name is Zeke, and I've worked here for about a year.
Hi, I'm Coach Mark. I've been working here for 2 years.
One time we had a kid peeing outside my window, so that was cool.
The most interesting thing I can see out of my kitchen window is a mosquito net on our neighbor's garage door. Why is that interesting? Don't know why you need it. Zika? I don't know.
Well, my office window currently, the most interesting thing would be just the hallway. So I look straight down a hallway.
Well, as of lately, the most interesting thing I've seen out of my kitchen window is the neighbor boy chasing my kids around butt naked. My kids have been clothed, but the neighbor boy seems to like to take his clothes off and then chase the neighborhood kids around. I would tell his parents, but they're just equally as weird as the little boy is, so I just let it go. As long as my kids keep outrunning him, I'm not really worried about it.
Kids.
I'd have to say an 11. An 11.
I'm an 11 for inserting your foot.
About a -3. Yeah, -3.
How funny am I? I don't think it's really fair to put a number on how funny I would be. Rating somebody's funniness seems like something that Hillary Clinton would do.
I would say that purposely I'm like 5 on purpose, but probably by accident, just being myself, probably tripping over things or falling over things, maybe like a 9 or a 10. I'm pretty entertaining when I don't mean to be.
I'd say I probably break the scale.
Probably, I'd probably say on the higher side, probably a 7.
All right, let's be honest, I'm a 10. I'm a 10, I'm freaking hilarious. I mean, that's all I got, I'm funny. There's no one funnier.
Where do I see myself in 10 years?
Trying to stay sane, considering I'll be raising a 14-year-old daughter at that time. So I'm sure she will. She already likes boys, so I'm kind of in for some trouble. Yeah.
You know, in 10 years, I see myself, yeah, that's a good one.
Well, in 10 years, I'm probably going to be very well traveled and very knowledgeable about things.
10 years, probably traveling with a family band. Yep. 10 kids. Wait, 11.
My first job was making pizzas.
Oh, first job, I was a coach. Gymnastics coach.
My first job was working in a greenhouse.
Really? In Canada?
In Canada.
My first job, I was a flapjack at Charlie Brown's Pancake and Steak.
My first job was a hostess at Chili's, and I sat people at their tables, and they always wanted a booth.
My first job was working in Bloomington for a company called Hall Signs.
My first job was working mowing lawns. Lawn care. Lawn care.
Justin Bieber. He's Canadian.
I'd probably have to say the Wiggles.
DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith, because let's face it, it's still the Willennium.
It would have to be the Spice Girls, for sure.
So what would your name be?
Probably just T-Spice.
The Eagles. The Eagles, most definitely.
If I could join a music group, it would be Nathaniel Ratcliffe and the Night Sweats, just because I like that name.
Run DMC, because why not?
I'm gonna say Metallica, because I'm a drummer and I'm think I might be a little better than Lars. I'm not quite sure.
Je parle le français, ik spreek in Hollands, and no Spanish.
2, English and really bad English.
You know, I'm pretty good at English, and I've dabbled in Spanish a little bit.
Languages. 1, not very well. I do speak a little Japanese now that I'm doing karate.
I speak English and love. And I can already tell there's something bugging my wife right now. Love you, babe.
Let's see, how many languages do I speak? Well, I speak American.
1 and not very well.
1. English, that's it. I probably don't speak that very well.
Chris always hides this ornament that is a pickle, and whoever finds the pickle gets to open up their first gifts on Christmas.
I get around the table and we drink Manhattans and tell stories.
Favorite family holiday tradition now, since I have my own family, is just staying at home on Christmas morning.
When my uncle gets really drunk, eats all the candy out of the kids' stockings and passes out under the Christmas tree in his underwear. That's never happened, but it's my favorite tradition. I would probably be that uncle.
Fish for Thanksgiving.
My favorite family tradition would be fondue Christmas Eve with our family.
Every year we sit around the Christmas tree as a family and we go around in a circle and we talk about what we're thankful for.
Ooh, this is a tough one, but I think it's gonna come down to shooting our deceased relatives' ashes out of a cannon.
The most intelligent person I've ever run into has to be my husband, JD. He picked me.
Most intelligent person I know is probably Jake Sharp. Christmas bonus.
Well, besides Chris Brock, my husband, of course, probably Esther Steen. I mean, she's brilliant.
I know a lot of intelligent people, but I will say this, the most intelligent person. I've never met somebody that I couldn't learn something from.
Yeah, that's a hard question for me to answer, just because I've met a lot of intelligent people. That's a rough, yeah, that's all I got.
That's a good question, because I know so many people that are smarter than me. So it's crazy. My business partner is probably one of them, but he's not the most, Jake. He's not the smartest person I know. Honestly, the smartest person I know is probably my brother-in-law. He'll probably never watch this video, so I can say that about him.
Or Jake Sharp.
It would have to be Jesus. I mean, he's omnipotent, omnipresent, omnipotent. I'm not omnipotent, he's omnipotent. He knows everything, duh. All right, Jesus. But yeah, probably my wife. She told me to say that.
If I had to describe myself as an animal, it has to be the Canadian moose. I can't give the reasons.
What kind of animal would I be? Party animal. That's it.
A gorilla.
Ooh, an animal, I would be a lion.
So I'm gonna go with lion, because apparently that's my spirit animal.
Yeah, we just walk around with our chest puffed out, you know?
Cheetah. I've always been fast. Ever since I was a kid, I've always been really fast.
If I could be any animal, I'd probably describe myself as a beaver, because I'm hairy, and I also love building dams. Yeah. I will never, ever watch Pride and Prejudice ever again.
Ooh, so one thing that I will never, ever do again. I will never go to preschool again.
Okay.
Belly flop from a 10-meter diving board.
One thing I will never, ever do again. There was something that I absolutely knew I would never do again, but I can't remember what it is.
Good question. I think I know the answer. I'm not going to have any more kids.
I will never go spelunking. It was terrible and cold and wet, and there were dark, tight spaces. It was awful. I will never do that again.
What else will I never do again? Well, I won't live through yesterday. I'll never do that again. Oh yeah! Never ever do again.
That right there.
Something I actually want to say to all of you, the Nache family, is just thank you. Thank you for everything you do for us, the coaches. I know a lot of times you think just because we're the coaches, we're the ones helping you out all the time, but you guys make this place what it is. You are the family and the heartbeat of the gym, and I can't wait to see the new space, to see our family continue to grow, and go get them.
Yeah, you guys all rock. Just keep up the good work. Keep fighting the fight. Get stronger. It never gets easier. You just work harder.
I guess I would like to say thank you to all of our clients at Nache, and you guys make me feel like we're part of a big family, and I just love that. And thank you for just being so wonderful and working so hard with us every day. We love you guys.
One thing that I have learned in life is that hard work pays off, and as Drake would say, work ain't never lie.
Many of you know we started a barbell club here. It's called Notch 8 Barbell. And if you don't follow us on Instagram at Notch 8 Barbell, you should be doing that right now. So make sure you follow us. I want to encourage everybody in the gym who's interested in becoming a part of the barbell club to do that. It doesn't matter where you're at in your journey as a lifter. If you're interested in coming out and learning about the lifts, that's what I'm very passionate about doing. We have a very, very good coaching staff. Got a couple of really good weightlifting coaches. And whether you're a master, whether you're just getting started, or whether you're already well into your career as a lifter here or as an athlete, there's so much more you can learn and get better at. So I would encourage you guys to come out, be a part of that. I'd love to see some of our members go do a competition for their very first time. So if you've got any questions about that, feel free to reach out and ask.
I don't like you, but you're awesome. Keep up the good work. All right, selfie, guys. I didn't even have it pointed. Hold on one second. Give me a second. There we go. Perfect.